It'll be a fantastic show, Cincinnati, where I started off in the business, courtesy of the one, the only Les Thatcher. Shouting out to him, the guy started me out in this business.
So now with Kyle O'Reilly going for another dragon screw leg rip. Look at, not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you roll up two. Oh, look at this!
Kept hold of the ankle.
And now into the ankle lock. Same hold that Eddie had before. O'Reilly's got it. And look at Davey instructing Kyle. And look at this, Adam Cole. Adam Cole has just come down here.
All right.
And he's... Come on, Eddie. He says, come on, Eddie.
He's screaming.
And that allows Kyle, distracted for a moment, Eddie was able to send O'Reilly out to the floor. What is going on here, Nigel?
The plot thickens.
Soaring and scoring.
And there we go. That shows you how the tempo of this match has changed. At the beginning of the match, Eddie had the chance to dive and he didn't. Now he's got no choice.
But now, not only is Davey Richards an eyewitness, but so is Adam Cole. What does Cole think about all of this?
That seems pretty clear to me.
Well, he came down and it seemed like when he said, let's go, Eddie, I mean, it's pretty much it right there.
He's heard the comments. I'm sure he feels somehow as he's being usurped.
Listen, it's one of the worst kept secrets in the locker room. You know that. Double stomp time from Eddie Edwards.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, that leg gives way. You could see it. He buckled two. Didn't hook the leg, and O'Reilly was able to kick out. Boy, that kid is tough.
And straight away, Eddie goes back to holding his ankle. Gave it all he could, but you could arguably say with an injured ankle, couldn't give quite as much to that double stomp as he might have done.
Listen to these people. This is the same type of great wrestling action fans from all over the world will flock to Fort Lauderdale to see. The final weekend in March, two big events. You need to be there. Whether it's live or on pay-per-view, go to ROH.2012.02.11.HDTV.Part for how you can be part of the South Florida experience. Oh, what a smash, Nigel.
Listen to the sound. You can see the sweat flying.
Neither man giving an inch. Ooh, the escapability leads to the open door.
On the chin.
Ooh, but one respect from O'Reilly. Defiance. Right across the mouth.
Shades of Kenta Kobashi there. Oh my God, he's out.
1, 2, no, he's not out.
He nearly is though. Wait a sec. Richards jumping in the ring, grabbing the mouthpiece that flew out of O'Reilly's mouth there.
Wait a minute now, O'Reilly counters.
Ow!
On the back, two, shoulders down, oh! Less than half a count away, Paul Turner was right there, great position. Edwards broke contact with shoulder at his canvas. Lariat. Powerbomb, no!
He's got that guillotine choke cinched in there. He doesn't have the legs hooked, doesn't have it in tight. But at this point in the match, he may not need it.
Pull through, down 2-0!
What a fantastic way of escaping that. I didn't even know that. Rolled out, nearly got the 3 count.
Double leg dive there.
And for the single leg Boston Crab, if he can turn him, he can't.
Achilles lock, roll up 2. Shoulders down again 2, got it! That was as evenly fought and hotly contested a match as I've seen in a long time.
I have to say, with all the talking beforehand, I'm not sure if they've sorted anything out.
Well, Eddie Edwards has called for the mic, and maybe we can finally let bygones be bygones and put this issue behind us.
Davey, I see you have your own tag partner now. You don't need me. I don't have a tag team partner. Looking at Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, do you have a tag team partner? Adam, they have their new thing. What do you say me and you become a tag team?
What does Adam Cole do now?
Big decision here.
Really putting the young man on the spot. Well, there you go.
Hey, I know I speak for Adam. Kyle, Davey, if you guys want a match, anytime, anywhere.
Unbelievable. I can't believe what we just saw. Fans, we've certainly not heard the last of this situation. Gotta wonder where that match will take place, but hey, our main event, the Briscoes against the House of Truth. Side bet match still to come. But up next, a Kevin Steen update. Welcome back to Ring of Honor Wrestling. Of course, our main event still to come. $5,000 side bet match between the Briscoes and the House of Truth. But Nigel and I have been joined now by the man who will be my new color commentator on ROH live event DVD releases, Steve Corino. Now, Steve, I know you're still feeling the effects of what happened at Final Battle. How are you feeling?
Every day's getting a little bit better, but man, that was a war I was through, and I don't think I've ever been injured as much as I was at the hands of Kevin Steen. But you know, I thank everybody for the cards, the letters, the emails, the tweets, and I'm very excited for the opportunity to be on the DVD commentary.
Well, let's go back. Of course, we talk about Kevin Steen and all that he's done. El Generico was hurt the worst of all. Let's go back to last week when Jim Cornette issued a ruling that might change the future for Kevin Steen.
There he is. He's dangerous. Many say he's mentally unstable. His reckless behavior has cost him a year of his Ring of Honor career.
What kind of wrestling promotion keeps their top guy at home for a year? Jim Cornette, I'm talking to you. It's because I won't suck up to you. I won't kiss your like your little golden boy champion, Davey Richards. You know, there's a lot of talk about the end of the world being in 2012. I'm gonna face it as Ring of Honor World Champion. I will hold this company hostage. I am pro wrestling's worst nightmare.
You're pro wrestling's biggest mouth. You laid out 3 guys with a pile driver, Jacobs, Corino, and El Generico. You're not sorry one bit. You have no remorse. From this point forward, Kevin, the pile driver in any form is banned in Ring of Honor.
I will take Davey Richards apart. I'll be a nightmare. You will never wake up.
So just to sum up, any form of the pile driver hold is now banned in Ring of Honor from this point forward, per Jim Cornette's ruling, and you know that Kevin Steen is not happy. Is he ever? Hey, let's go to Bobby Cruz.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Long Island, New York, weighing 212.5 pounds, Mike Mondo!
Well, I have to say that if his stature matched up with the level of self-belief that Mondo has, he would indeed be the biggest man in town.
I would have picked what is he, currently 1 and 2 in Ring of Honor TV competition?
He certainly is. But tonight, Mike Mondo faces this very young, exciting athlete making his broadcast TV debut. The experts predict big things from Matt Taven, who says that after this match, Mondo will be saying, did Matt just happen?
His opponent, wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, weighing 212 pounds, Matt Taven!
So it's Mike Mondo against Matt Taven. This could be a great opportunity for Mondo to reverse his fortune here, for Taven to start a big winning streak here in ROH. Let's go to the tail of the tape, where we do see that while Mondo has the age experience, and the experience, weight's about the same, but Taven with a 7-inch height advantage, although, Nigel, you cannot convince Mondo of that. So, hey, Steve, real quick, thoughts on Kevin Steen? The pile driver's now been banned from ROH.
I think it was a great move by Jim Cornette to do that. Now I want to take a second to apologize publicly to Jim Cornette for not being able to get the job done and rid Ring of Honor of Kevin Steen forever.
Look, Steve, you know, coming from someone who's been in the ring, you know, I understand a lot of times you go in there, you give it 100%. Sometimes on that night, you just can't get the job done. And we all watched, we saw just the damage, the pain, and the duress that you went through to try and do that. So don't feel bad, no apology needed, you know.
Standing side headlocks here, head scissor counter. You know, and something interesting here, Taven, a lot of times young guys, they look for that opportunity. They're going to go hell's bells here, and it seems like a very basic strategy here from Taven, which is working to his advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a good-looking kid. Look at that, very nice.
Roll through, Mondo's shoulders down, 2 count.
I think a big advantage Taven has is his confidence level. Even though it's his debut on broadcast TV, he is very confident and ready.
Boy, Mondo really bridged out, showed the strength here. Forearm smash. Taven left himself open for that one, and Mondo capitalized.
Can you imagine how great Mondo would be if he didn't show up?
It's a wonder. And it's something that we talk about all the time here at ringside. You know, we see these, young competitors, and they miss opportunities. They leave so much on the table because do that showboat.
Exactly. I mean, he could have went for a near fall just there 30 seconds ago, but he had the showboat and he couldn't get the job done right there.
I think a lot of times, though, when you're one of those guys that likes to irritate the audience, he likes to irritate your opponent, you do it because you know that irritation is going to pay off later in the match.
Oh, definitely. It's a psychological advantage, but, you know, yourself, you know, I know. But, like, today's wrestling, you got to get it done right away and as quick as you can.
It's a very results-driven sport. What have you done for me lately seems to be the mantra. And we know Mondo has to think about that win-loss record. Oh! Taven goes for broke. He scores 2. Mondo is only going to be out here so many times and be on the losing end before they're going to find somebody else to put into his spot to see what he can do.
That's a very, very fair point. He's got to get the Duke today.
So can Taven put